both times of it. Alright, you ready? One. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
to be surrounded by Africans on the continent who are thrilled to have this kind of premiere happen here. It's a novelty, and I can feel it. I can feel the joy. I can feel the freshness of it, and I can feel the excitement. Well, they can expect change. They can expect evolution. They can expect a woman who is at a different stage of her life and is dealing with grief in a special way. My favorite moment? Oh, that's so hard to choose. I would say that I thoroughly enjoyed learning new skills. I learned how to hold my breath underwater for longer than I have ever been able to. I learned how to work underwater. I learned new combat skills. I met new people and worked with new actors that I have come to deeply respect and like, you know? So I feel like this is Wakanda and Black Panther is a gift that just keeps on giving. Man, I can't wait. It feels like a balloon that's about to pop. So I'm very much looking forward to going into that theater and giving it to the people because that's what we made it for.
Namor is this character the people were expecting from him for a long time. And finally he's here, and we have this reinterpretation of the character with a different background, which is a Mesoamerican background. And I think it's really powerful, the experience, because Black Panther 1 was really meaningful for a lot of people. And now be part of this, especially this frame, you know, Black Panther is the perfect frame for representation, especially this kind of representation. So I'm really proud and happy to be part of this universe. Well, they were fantastic. They made me feel really welcome, all of us, all of us. And English is not my first language, so being there, trying to act in English, and then Leticia, especially Leticia, because I share most of my scenes with her. She was there creating this bubble around us, just being, you know, just listen to me. And if I made a mistake, she was just, you know, so quiet and look at my eyes and say, hey bro, let's do it all over again. Don't worry. Let's do it again and again and again and again. Ryan as well, of course. So it was such a great experience, and you feel proud of a family. I didn't know how to swim before this movie, and I took some classes, and I never drowned before, and that's it. And then they gave us this train, this free diving, you know, and now I'm able to hold my breath for 5 minutes. So I'm proud of it. I'm proud of myself. But yeah, it was so intense and beautiful, all the process. You know, it was a long process, but it worth it. I think they're gonna have a really good time. Of course, they're gonna enjoy the movie because it's beautiful. I mean, you have the action scenes, explosions, and all the things that you expect from a superhero movie. But you have many levels, many layers in the movie, in the story. So you can find drama, you can find reflection, you can find multiple things, a lot of things from this movie. And I hope that people can feel identified, represented with pride and dignity, but at the same time having a good time, you know?
It's important, obviously, because Wakanda is inspired by Africa. We are inspired by every country in the continent of Africa. So it feels right to bring it home to the people and to the continent that supported us the most. So as you can see, as stars walk in, that Africans know and love, they're getting that support. So we're also feeling that vibe as well. Exactly. It's important because representation matters. And this film has broken not only records, but it's made so much impact for us as you know, the African diaspora. So to see our movie do so well, to see the second installment be so anticipated, it feels good and it means that we're doing something right.
I need to go to so many more like this. This is a beautiful energy. Everyone turned out and they love it. I love that we're here in a movie town. I love that we're here in a space that loves stories and just needed this. It's about time. My character's people, the Jabari, are deeply influenced by Nigerian culture, in particular the Igbo people. So it's really great to be here where my character's influences are from, and it's something that's really beautiful. I'm really happy that we're here. He challenged T'Challa to make sure that he was deserving to be king. He challenged the cohort that came to ask him to help them save the day, and he's going to kind of continue playing that role of how do I make and keep Wakanda safe. There's a lot of things you can say, but it's hard to encapsulate Ryan in one sentence. I would say he's one of the greatest voices of our generation. He's one of those generational storytellers that they're present and they listen, and they do more listening than they do talking, and they let their actions speak for them. And Wakanda Forever is one of those great actions that he's letting speak for him.
We're in Nigeria. In Nigeria, you go big or you go big. There's no alternative. So it feels great. Ryan always said to us, we're making a big movie. We're making a big movie. Big movie. That's what he would say to us on set. Big movie, big movie. Made us think big. And this feels like what he was talking about. I was just saying over there, and I got a little emotional. I'll try not to do that again. But I was just saying how much Chadwick would have loved this. This was all what he was about. He had so much honor for the continent, and he really, really looked to authenticate our expression of it. And how he started this whole story with the Xhosa, with John Kani, all of that, making sure we were speaking real African language and representing true African traits. That was really something very important to Chadwick. And so to be here in this sort of a way, it just feels like we're honoring him, and it feels like he's with us, and that's actually the most special part of it. What I love about this film and about this Wakandan world is you're getting to see these women go through a lot. They're going through things that are shifting them and changing them and making them complex characters. And I think that's what we need to see more of. What was the most amazing to me was I was able to lean on other folks. When I was hit with grief or a hard day, I had my cast members to really, really help me, and we helped each other. And that was something I know Chadwick would have been proud of us about, and something that was so true to the Wakanda spirit. It's almost like a movement, right? Because it represents something we just had not seen yet. We just hadn't seen it. We hadn't seen Africans represented in this type of a way, like, where Africans can see themselves, and people of African descent can see themselves represented, and people not of African descent. It's just cool. There's something about the spirit of Wakanda that connects with people. And it kind of transcends being black or being African. And it transcends that. And that's what great storytelling does. And so I'm just really thankful to be a part of that. I think it's something my heart and my soul has wanted my whole life. And to be this much a part of it is really amazing. I don't even know if it's a dream come true or something beyond that.
We were extremely inspired by the continent, as were Stan Lee and Jack Kirby when they invented the character, and everybody that's added to the tapestry that is publishing. And we definitely were pulling from the continent in terms of Wakandan culture that we portrayed in the first film. We went even deeper with the second one, and I came here and recorded music with some of the local musicians from Nigeria and from the continent. So it meant a lot to come back here and show the film. I think the film has a lot of scope. We're telling stories of whole nations, whole worlds, and places that we never really been before in the MCU. So it meant a lot to us to make sure that we were embracing a larger format. I think IMAX is the most immersive way you can watch a film. So we have whole sequences that we film with that in mind, and so I'm really looking forward to people seeing it. It's exhilarating, man. Like it's what you dream of when you make movies. I never got to travel to the continent until I made Black Panther, so it's very fitting to be here. It's some